Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Dash. All right, once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors and who rule well. Salutations also go out to the fellow Akim out there, all right, pushing this truth, all honesty and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, trying to wake up the remaining, hopefully elect. All right, this is Naaman with the DC Camp, and this is going to be, well, I hope to be really quick. It's just, people are getting tired of this woke shit in this respect, that with all this confusion, and this is just what it is, and this is being allowed, all right, this is being done on purpose just to, uh, you know, keep shit going, mainly as a distraction of what's going on elsewhere in the world, all right. With all the things going on, you got to still be, you know, concerned with bullshit like this. It's so simple, all right. So here's the thing. I'm sure all of you are aware by now, hopefully. If not, well, this transgender shit, this being able to identify with, being the opposite sex or whatever, it's really stupid. It's amazing how much mileage this shit has gotten over something that's really simple. All right, simply put, it's male and female. All right, there's XY chromosome, which the male carries, and then there's XX, male, female. That's it. All this other shit they're trying to throw in there, this is something that's psychological. This is motherfuckers that's got demons on them, as we know. All right, but, see, that's why keep it simple. All this other shit is just confusion. And they knew this because in the early 70s, what used to be in the DSM, this shit that's going on now with this trans and shit, and ultimately this comes from the Talmud, yes. Look up the 8 genders, all right? And that's the Talmud. This is where all this shit is coming from. But, see, we say that, and then we're accused. You gotta understand this. Oh, that's a whole other video. But anyway, yeah, that's where this is coming from, all right? Because these people are just outright wicked, all right? And let's go ahead. You gotta hear it for yourself. This is some bullshit. Yeah, because, all this sexual, misidentification, as I call it. All right. And now the girl's traumatized, just as she's saying. But this is something you also have to realize. You stupid ass women, all right, you were tricked into, in most cases, all right, because they presented that as them being vulnerable, them being, um, uh, uh, um, in other words, what they did with us, they jumped on our bandwagon and y'all fell for the shit, like I always said, all right. You saw them as being oppressed, all right, and again, that was on plan. That was the plan. Look at BLM. That's just a smokescreen for the LGBT. What is it now? IQ, whatever. That's what it's about. Because when you read their charter, and they conveniently took that part out, where it says they were trying to destroy the patriarchy. And this was all set up by, again, when I told you about the Talmud, guess who it was set up by? Or funded? George Soros, who is a what? All right, Jewish. So see, this is where most of this shit is coming from. And you all don't see it. But when we tell you, you call it being anti-Semitic, again, that's not even a word. See, it's these little things you pay attention to, and you can, more than likely, you'll find out, well, wait a minute, this is some bullshit. But y'all don't, because y'all consume with shit you shouldn't be consumed with. All right? But here it is. Yeah, she got a point. So because this, who clearly is male, all right, he gets in there because he identifies as female. That's all he has to say. Well, I feel like I'm a female inside. So he goes in there and he's undressing and, shit gets to swinging and the girls are, no. But, I mean, shit that should be obvious. That's what happens when you get caught up in all this intellectual bullshit, all right? Because you got someone that thinks they're smarter than the Most High. All right, so here we are. Let's get some scriptures here. All right. Let's just go from the beginning. All right. Whoops. All right. This is Genesis 1. Start at 26. And Elohim said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him, male and female created he them. All right. This is Genesis chapter 5. The descendants of Adamah. All right. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In that day that God created man in the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them and called their name Adam. All right. In the day when they were created, or Adamah, being from the earth. All right. Which means they were what? They were dark skinned. All right. So let's go to the New Testament. For all you, well, that was the Old Testament, Okay, we got something for you. This is Matthew, St. Matthew chapter 19. Let's go to 4. It says concerning divorce. It said, and he answered and said unto them, we're talking about Yahushua, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning, I just read you Genesis chapter 5, right? Made them male and female. Where's all this other stuff? Again, not scriptural. That comes from the Talmud. That was something they wrote. All right. They're Jewish according to that. Not this. This is why they don't. Whenever you see these people that call themselves one tribe, Jewish, where all the others, like I said, you need to pay attention to the little things here. This is, most times, this is what give motherfuckers away that are up to no good. All right? Yes, they are Talmudists. They have nothing to do with the scriptures. Therefore, they are not, all right, Hebrew Israelites. They are red Hebrew Edomites. They descend from Jacob's brother Esau. They are the wicked. Again, Malachi 1st chapter, verses 1 through 4, with the point being in 4. This is all they know to do, is wickedness. They can't help themselves. That's what they were created to do. All right, so I think it's a little bit of this video, not much else left, but let's finish it on out. See, what's going to happen, people are tired of this bullshit, all right? And we would think, if we're trying to predict, that this will kick off, somewhere in the Bible Belt, one of those Bible Belt states, that people are just tired of this bullshit, all right? But it could happen anywhere, all right? People are really fed up with the bullshit, all right? This is just wrong. This is some backwards ass shit, all right? But I just told you who is behind all this shit, all right? They got you focused on this dumbass bullshit, and other more serious things are going on. Like I said in my last video, Uganda ain't fucking playing around, all right? They've gone, all right, even to come out as, LGBTQ, whatever it is criminal now. You go to prison, all right? And depending on what you did, you can even be put to death, I do believe, all right? So they are not playing, all right? Especially when you got these hypocrites, you know who I'm talking about, all right? And we told you people about this false prophet, this Vatican, where all these current philosophies flow from. How they just recently came out and say, oh, it's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. Therefore, why criticize it? Just like old snake that they were and are. All right. But that's just one, leg, I'll put it that way, of this whole beast system. All right. We told you. Now they're revealing their true nature. So that's it with this. I'll put the link to this. You can watch it for yourself. Yes, I wish I could have seen that whole interview, but it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Hey, so until the next video, hey, shalom.